Hey guys, my name is Dominic Tavernetti. I live in Charleston, South Carolina, and I'm headed out on an adventure today. Bit of an urban one. Bear, I think I would be a good asset to your team. Perhaps a bit novice, but consider it a fresh point of view. Bingo. An old boat wreck. Definitely be some material over there. Jackpot. Not only is there lumber, but there are big chunks of styrofoam. That'll be perfect for a raft. Pay dirt. Big piece of styrofoam. Able to collect enough styrofoam for all the buoyancy that I need, definitely. Now the boards, I can just use the lightest ones I can find. A streamlined scenario, the minimalist approach, more of a stand-up paddleboard. That piece of foam I'm going to gamble is just about buoyant enough to hold me. And for stability, I'm going to add an outrigger stabilizer. Able to recover some great wires in the boat wreck. And I think what I need for a paddle, nice, finished up a paddle. All right, I got a little pre-assembly done, the main body of the raft or Neanderthal stand-up paddleboard, the outrigger, and a paddle, and I'm going to try and hump these down to the water's edge. Tide's coming in, so the mud's getting a bit softer. Well, the water is coming to meet me, which is good, but the higher it gets, the softer the mud gets and the slower I move, and I'm not going to be able to float in the water until, I don't even know if it's going to come up high enough for me to float. I'm going to have to get down on my belly and get out there. And these little guys are just waiting for me to fall off of these boards. The risk has gone up. My boards are sinking underneath me. Oh man, and the bugs are wondering where this tasty little treat has come from. They are eating me alive. All right, we've reached the water's edge, and the mud is really soft now. And my pre-assembly needs complete reassembly. So let's see if we can do this before the water catches us. Well, we're about to have the maiden voyage of the SS Fan vs. Wild. I actually have a competitive swimming background, so I feel very comfortable in the water. I'm not so concerned about my craft sinking. Perfect. So we're floating just fine. I'm going to have a lanyard on that to my waist, so if I need to scuttle the ship and swim for shore, I just dive off and this will just follow. I was finding these enormous bees crawling on me. I figured they were just landing on me. As it turns out, my perfect paddle, they had burrowed right down the center. These things are hatching and coming out. Turns out the SS is a lay-down paddleboard. The wind is too hard to stand up and paddle against. My paddle broke. This seems to be working perfectly. So why go through all of this? This is the very first episode of Man vs. Wild. Absolutely enamored. Go out and do adventures like this on my own, but to get to join Bear, his expertise and the crew as well. Man, have that kind of a crew and get out into the wild would just be absolutely incredible. I hope you take my demo tape and give it serious consideration and pit me against the 3 other candidates, and I aim to get on the show with Bear. Raft didn't make it. Time to get out. That was a good one.